Hey there, Stampers, and welcome to a Step It Up video. This week, I'm going to move rather quickly because I think this is a very, very simple card. I'm using You're My Type stamp set, and it is just a solid image. You stamp it, you put what you want in there, and that's it. So this is not fancy stamping, not fancy cutting or anything. So here's the Step 1 card. We're using Early Espresso Base, Baja Breeze Matte. And if I could take this off, you would see, let me see if I can slip something in here. You would see that I matted this card first. I always get frustrated trying to get a neat look when I use the scallop edge border punch. But you can see I just matted it with Baja Breeze, and then I took a strip, used my scallop border punch, and then it was longer than the matted piece, and then I lined up one end, so I knew that one would be good. And then I just, trimmed off the other bit and adhered it to the back, put it up on dimensionals, and that's the Step 1 card. And I think it's really sweet. Step 2 card, and I originally meant to do this for all of the layers, but I didn't. This is an impression plate, which is different than an embossing plate, embossing folder. So the embossing folders give a really deep detailed, but this is what the embossing plates look like. And what I like about them is it is a little more subtle. So in addition to my Perfect Polka Dots embossing folder, I have this large polka dots. I don't know if you can see. It's hard on this color paper. And then there's also this really smaller one, which I like how close together it is too. But with the embossing plates, impressions plates is what they're called. I don't know if you've ever seen them. So this gives you a diamond pattern, and there's floral. I have my older ones here that have been discontinued too. But that's just really beautiful images that you can, and it's super easy to use. You take your impressions plate, you have your cardstock, and then you have this silicone pad. And then there's directions on which platform to use, and you put it through your Big Shot, and then you get these really cool details. And these are great, and I don't use them as much as I should. But here's one that I don't think it's available anymore. Maybe it is. It's Friend, and it's a definition, so it looks like an image from a dictionary. But anyway, there's lots of different ones available, and they're a great value. So that's what I used on this. So it's just still the Early Espresso Base, the Baja Breeze Matte, and then the Impressions Plate large polka dots. Hopefully it picks it up. Again, with the exact same image that we used from the the Step 1 card. And then this one, I left the image a little bit bigger, and I have the bigger piece that I used again with the scallop border punch. And then I trimmed the entire piece so I could get it just perfect, which I like. I like that balance. This one sort of bugs my eye. But anyway, so this is the Step 2 card. And then I thought, how am I going to step that up? Well, I went ahead and used, oh, and this isn't Baja Breeze, I'm sorry. It's the Pool, I hate when I can't recall a name. Pool Party. So I did the same impressions folder and plate with Pool Party, and then I used this A to Z background stamp and my Stampin'-A-Jig, and it's on white paper using Early Espresso ink. And then I just sort of did the opposite. I matted a piece of Pool Party and used the scallop border punch as the mat, and I fussy cut this typewriter this time, put some Pool Party ribbon, tied a knot. I used a glue dot to do this mini library clip. I stamped the thank you again, cut it out, put it into the clip, and that is my Step 3 card. So there's Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3. And I did put this up on dimensional, especially going over that ribbon. But I really like the way they turned out. And I just did all thank yous, but you could add birthday or whatever. So I know this isn't normally how I do these, but I hope you found this helpful, and we'll see you next week. Bye!